Hello, I am Alyssa Lumba.
My name is JC Salamita.
Hi, my name is Ash.
My name is Miro San Diego.
I am an RN, registered nurse.
And I served as the treasurer for the 46th Corps.
I was the 47th PCN director.
PCN's cultural director of logistics this year.
PCN, what PCN means to me is it's an outlet for our creative minds to connect to our past or the present, and connect to our culture, to be conscious of what our ancestors, to what the people before us have been able to pave for us today. PCN is our ability to really speak out and educate about everything that we have experienced and put all together into a creative piece.
PCN to me is like a celebration of the collective and togetherness and community, and how important it is when you're making these culturally based communities, and how much it reminds us how significant we are when we come together and how powerful we can be as a collective.
PCN means the world to me. Back in college, I really wanted to be a part of something bigger. And plus, I needed something to help with my public speaking skills. I found a community of amazing individuals where I could just be comfortable with myself. And being a part of 3 PCN productions and acting and dancing in all 3 really brought joy to myself whenever I was stressed out or whenever I just wanted to relax. PCN was a great place for me to de-stress from school and from everyday life.
PCN is an experience that made my college journey something that will stay with me for the rest of my life. Through PCN, I've been able to learn so much about the issues and history within my own culture that was never taught in a classroom, and it also gave me a home away from home, a platform to express myself, to get out of my comfort zone, and work with people who come from a similar background to do what I love and tell a story that helped us get to where we are today as Filipinx people.
I think my favorite PCN memory was being able to meet the actual activists who fought for the International Hotel. That was to meet the people who fought for our culture, who fought for like everything that, because our PCN was based off of the iHotel. So the people who fought for the actual thing that we were creating, being able to do that was very, it was an honor to be able to meet them.
My favorite PCN memory, of course, has to be my very first one, the iHotel production. Coming into my first PCN, I really wanted to be a part of it after I saw the previous PCN, the Nightwalker, a year earlier, where I had to do an assignment for class. I knew as I was watching everyone dancing and killing it, and the actors putting on a spectacular performance, that I knew I wanted to be a part of it. Once I was, the rest was history. The iHotel production back in 2016 gave me a community that I longed to be a part of in college and showed how passionate I was in acting and in dancing.
My favorite PCN memory will always be the show days. And I say this because, I mean, like, everyone's always going to say, yeah, the show days are, their favorite memory. But I think, throughout rehearsal times and leading up to show days, everyone's making their own individual memories. Everyone's having their own rehearsal times. It's very on your own time that you make these individual memories. But on show days, that's when the dancers and actors and all performers, they just come together, and there's no hiding away from each other. There's no different schedules or different blocking. It's all just together. We're all just as a community making this one big giant memory together on the show days. And I think that's what makes it so significant and surreal to experience.
It was during the show week, or as we call it in PASA, the hella fun week in PCN 47. And it was the last day right before our first show, which I think was on a Thursday night. Everyone was just super tired. And I was able to lift up everyone's spirits just by saying this one line. And I'm pretty sure once I say it, everyone who was in that PCN will remember, I love you. And I remember everyone was just super tired, and everyone was like, hey, Mira, like, go off. And it just got everyone laughing and got their energy back, and everyone was able to just slay it out there for the rest of the acting and dance segments that still needed to be seen on stage for the whole company. And it was the moment where I learned that PCN gives the people the chance to not be afraid to be themselves, and everyone supports each other through that whole process of just trying to create such a great PCN.
And if there was one thing that I could take away from PCN, it was being able to find my passion in acting. Where I am right now, but not where I want to be right now, was all thanks to PCN. Acting was a great way for me to take all the stresses of everyday life and pour all the energy that I bottled up into my scenes and dialogues. Being able to find a new passion after many disappointments in other things and in other hobbies helped me bring back the joy that I really needed back.
There's one thing you'll take away from PCN. What is it? I don't know. What is it? If there's one thing to take away from PCN, the faces. The faces I will always remember from PCN. The faces of people at rehearsals, when they got frustrated, when they were finally happy that they did something correct. The faces of people before they got on stage to perform. The faces of people when we were all together in the green room before show days, and you'd see everybody looking at each other, and you'd feel the nervousness and the excitement, and it was like you shared this stream of consciousness with all these people. And the faces of them, it just looked like everyone looked so important, or so lucky to be there is what I should say. And it's just like very emotional to experience, and really, really cool. So yeah, that's why PCN is super special.
It's that PCN brings out the best in you in ways that you least expected or don't even know you'd expect it from. Everyone in PCN has the one common goal of helping each other create something magical, and in some weird, wacky, and fun way, everything will come out in the best way possible in the end. Because during PCN, the magic works out as long as you believe in yourself and everyone that you surround during the time you involve in PCN.
We suck on 3, we suck on me. 1, 2, 3.
We suck!
It's crazy because, you know, the stick thingies, dances.
Wait, I'm the bellman. Who wants to open me?
What the hell, Errol? Put that back!
Ba ba ba
Ba ba ba.
ooh.
Are you interested in finding out what happens in the journey of Kai, a Filipinx R&B group who made it to the top charts, and learning more about the impact of Filipinx artists in the entertainment and music industries? Come watch PASA's 49th PCN, Kai, streaming for free on Kumu on April 30th and May 1st at 7 p.m. Create an account using the link app.kumu.ph/PASACSUEB and follow PASA's Kumu at PASACSUEB to watch PCN 49's live premiere. We will also be releasing PASA's 49th PCN out on Showtix for you after PCN's premiere weekend for those who aren't able to attend. I hope to see you there. You're really going to enjoy this show.